Hello and welcome to my Noob to Pro series. In this video I will unlock the 15 bee gate, purchase the Portal Hive, and purchase the Bubble Wand. I started off by claiming my Black Bear quest and hatching a basic bee. I also claimed some codes for extra honey, specifically the code Nectar. Using the 5,000 honey I bought the jar and clippers. Progression in the early game is very fast, so I immediately claimed all of the quests I could to take advantage of any treats or fruits I fed to my bees. I speedran some Mother Bear quests while they were still easy because the rewards were actually good. Then I went to go turn in my Black Bear quest and work on those for a while. I was pretty lucky and actually got a rascal bee from a basic egg. I finished another Black Bear quest and got 400 honey. I went back to the basic shop and purchased the basic boots to give me move speed and movement collection. I talked to Black Bear to get royal jelly, as my hive was bad and I still had a basic bee. His quest was very easy, and I ended up getting another rascal bee. I went to finish up 1,000 blue pollen and moved on to the silver egg quest. The quest itself is very easy and consists of collecting 1,000 pollen from the mushroom, clover, and blue flower fields. I could finally afford another basic egg and immediately leveled it up to level 2. Somehow, out of the corner of my eye for 2 frames, I spotted a legendary sprout in the strawberry field. Too bad I have 3 bees, is what you would think. Luckily, I have done 1 bee challenge and know a little trick to get into the 5 bee zone early, which is part of why I bought the boots. I jumped onto the fence and managed to get into the strawberry field just before it broke. I got crazy loot from it, and 300 treats would help me finish Mother Bear's quests faster. I also got a whopping 50,000 honey, which I used to max the noob shop. I flew by multiple Mother Bear quests, and then went to go finish Black Bear's silver egg quest line. I hatched another basic bee and jellied it until I got a bomber bee. I leeched off another sprout, which awarded me 9,000 honey. I got enough blueberries from the quest to finish Mother Bear's quest. I then went to talk to Panda Bear because I had 7 bees and hadn't entered the 5 bee zone since the sprout. I purchased a lot more eggs and went to the 10 bee zone to claim Science Bear's quest. I grinded out Black Bear's quest and was rewarded 2,000 honey. I went to go grind Black Bear's quest, which is a good time to tell you that videos like these take a lot of effort to make, and since you are still watching, you must be enjoying it. A like or subscribe would mean a lot. Back to the video. I grinded quests for 10 minutes straight, and could finally afford an upgrade to the Mega Jug. I immediately got back to questing, getting down to the 3rd to final quest before the gold egg. I woke up the next morning, and got back to questing. After not too long, I was finally on to the final Black Bear quest. All that the quest required was 25,000 red and blue pollen, which was easy. I finally got the golden egg, but I will not be hatching it, as the honey mask requires 5 golden eggs to craft. Questing is a great way to build up honey, and I racked up 200,000 honey to spend on the compressor backpack. Grinding quests is about the most boring thing to watch, so I'll let you know I finished 2 quests. Throughout the video, I've been working on building up 100 moon charms in order to get a moon amulet. I'm hoping for white and pineapple patch pollen, as it can prove as a highly effective combo for early game honey making. Black Bear gave me a royal jelly, which is where I stopped focusing on his quest so hard. Back at my hive, I wrapped up a Mother Bear quest that had been sitting in my quest bar since my first 20 minutes of playtime. The next quest required 250 treats, which would take a lot of honey that I didn't have. I decided to test my luck against the king beetle with my level 5 and 6 hive. The fight took a painfully slow 12 minutes, and I almost died multiple times. The fight itself isn't hard at all, but the real challenge is the boredom. The rewards were super worth it though, and I managed to reach 700,000 honey. I did some hive transformations and got a rage and rascal bee. I did some last-minute bug runs, then logged off for the night. I started off the day strong by buying a basic egg, and suddenly, someone summoned a mythic meteor shower. These help so much in early game. I caught these meteors in the dandelion, bamboo, and spider fields. By the end of it, I had a whopping 2.7 million honey, along with jelly and other goodies. I purchased 2 more eggs and then went gambling for new bees. I got a diamond bee somehow. I then returned to the king beetle for round 2, who gave me another million honey. I also got an amulet, which gave great boosts in the strawberry and blue flower fields. I marched over to the pro shop and purchased the Porto Hive for 1.25 million honey, a huge step up for my compressor. A little off topic, but this also marked my first instant conversion, meaning my capacity was essentially 5% larger due to 5% instant conversion. I started testing my new backpack, and it made my soul happy to see both honey and pollen have. For second values, the 315,000 capacity felt almost unlimited, and I was scared to convert it all when the time came. I finished the blue pollen and pineapple pollen requirements for the Science Bear quest, and then turned it in. I grabbed a new brown bear quest, and then grinded out 100,000 Cloverfield pollen for black bear's quest. I've been constantly trying to add bomb producers to my hive, as the 10x bomb boost grants a 3.5 times bomb pollen multiplier. Bomb plus tokens with this multiplier collect up to 10,000 pollen, so it would prove a very effective early game hive. I ended up getting a bumblebee, which both produces bombs and passively generates bubbles to regenerate the field. The pollen requirements for Science Bear's quest are very light, so I finished those up while building towards 3.5 million honey. I went to pick up some free royal jelly, honeysuckles, and smooth dice. I had built up a pretty large sticker collection, so I donated the rocket to the sticker stack while I grinded out some last honey. As of now, the only boosts from the stack are capacity and pollen, but over time, the stickers will add up. I could see some obvious improvements with my 1,000 pollen per second averages, which helped me finish this quest very fast. As you can see, I got 200,000 pollen from grinding and an extra 100,000 honey for doing the quest, which means I made 50% more honey for grinding in quest fields compared to non-quest related fields. This is why questing is so good for building up honey. I tried my luck with the red field booster and ended up getting the rose field, which I need for my quest. I ran out of capacity very fast as I hit almost 1,200 pollen per second. Time to see how long a full bag takes to convert. 2 minutes 23 seconds, according to the footage. Nothing compared to my level 16 blue hive, but still a lot. I jumped up into the rose field to grind honey while the boost was active, and I would only need 4 or so bags until I had enough honey for the bubble 1. Right here I reached a whopping 3.5 thousand pollen per second. It's unintentional, but my hive is definitively biased towards red. I just don't have enough jelly balancing my hive, so this is what I have to work with. I reached 2, then 2.5, then 3 million honey. I had a lot of haste built up, so I went to grab the golden egg in the cave after using a micro converter. Got it. I still had at least 10 minutes on the pine tree boost, so I would grind that until I reached 3.5 million honey. Once I finished converting, I only needed 50,000 more honey, so I finished that up in the dandelion field. I need to work towards badges to unlock the Badge Bearers Club. I finally had enough honey, so I went over to the blue HQ. 3, 2, 1 purchase. This thing collects so much more honey than the magnet, and does some major damage to the field. Now that I have finished all of my goals, I am ending off the video here. Next time, I will be unlocking the 25B gate and getting the porcelain dipper. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.